Let's talk about the episode. Let's talk about the episode. So we had a whole lot of mess going on. We had a whole lot of Sarah Horton again. We had a whole lot of playing around with the wheels. My girl Vivian back to cause a little mayhem. We got Teresa back to cause more mayhem. John finally didn't discovered his daddy. We got a whole lot to talk about in a little bit of time. Let's start with Sarah Horton. Sarah, it's funny how the Lord playing your face. God playing your face every chance he get. Now, after the eulogy, after the funeral, the baby kicks in and you're pregnant. And the fact that you, oh, my water just rolled. Like, what's with you rolling your eyes like you mad, you disgusted? Like, you didn't want that to happen in front of Xander? Well, that's too bad. You can't always get what you want. You already lied to this man, knowing that the man is the father of this baby. Now you're going to sit here and try to lie. It, Xander thinking, them chess pieces is moving. Xander gonna find out sooner or later that that's his child. And unfortunately for you, Miss Thing, with your line behind, it's gonna come out whether you like it or not. I hope you okay and you fine because you had the baby, you delivered the baby successfully. However, you started getting cold, you started to pass out. They're trying to work on you, see what's wrong with you. I hope you're okay because I want you to go through this, what you thought Xena was going to go through, lying to that man, thinking that man didn't have a right to know that he got a child in this world. You thought it was okay to play God with this man lie, even though Xena is a bad person and you know he's changed, but it's hard to say whether it's settled in or not. That's not for you to determine what kind of father that man gonna be. Like you dealing with this with raw emotions over y'all breakup and the way y'all broke up and you divorced that man, try to get away from that man. That and dealing with a baby are two different things. You decide to have sex with that man, have fun with that man, marry that man and all that. So why not let that man enjoy the perks of being married to you, which includes that child. I don't know why you thought you was gonna get away with this, but okay, you got away with it. But look what happened at the end. You had that baby right in front of Xander, which was God intended to happen, and you deserve that. Why you sit there rolling your eyes? Ew, my water just broke. Ew, like you disgusted. That's what you get, and I don't feel sorry for you, but I do feel sorry that you passed out, and I hope you okay to go through Xander seeing his child and spend the time with his child, whether you like it or not. I want that to happen. Now let's get to John and his long lost mystery of his dad. First, he thought his daddy was John Robichaud. Then he thought his daddy was Lawmain. Now he know for sure that his dad is this long lost man that happened to slide into Salem one day looking for his son. And they trying to tell him he one person, but he's really this person. All because of some mix up or some dog tags. So he got injured in the war, correct? But the man said he don't want to be alive anyway, so he swapped tasks with John dad, and John thought this man was his dad. Come to find out this man is his dad. I hope John and Marlena confirm this with a DNA test, but that'll be a mystery of John's life that he always wanted to find out anyways. If you ever watch Days long enough, you hear when John and Marlena have those quiet moments alone, John basically want to know who he is, where he was from, and basically his life, and put the pieces together of his life, meaning his dad, because he thought one person was his dad, wasn't really his dad. Now he found out later in life that this man really is his dad. It's a whole lot to kick in for John, and I can understand why John in a whole lot of raw emotions. He don't know how to take it. He had Stefano messing with him, and you know, the brainwashing and stuff. Like, that man had been through a tough life. It would be nice to close John that book in his life, and a DNA test proved that this man is really John's father. He got a alive father. He got a war veteran as a dad. He's still alive. He still got time to spend the time with his dad. And you can tell that John already ready to jump in and ready to, have fun at times with his dad. And I can understand that after the life John in here, who wouldn't want that type of life? Now let's go over the Bayview. Ava, there's no stopping you at all, I see. Yes, EJ wants you, dead. Yes, EJ wants you to pay for his mother's crime. Yes, Marlena hypnotized you to get the truth out of you. You kept the truth away from her. Susan is alive. You didn't want to tell Marlena that. So when EJ hired a rookie hitman, the hitman come in neither first at Ava. Now, if somebody used to take their medicine one way and all of a sudden this new person come in with a needle at me, I don't blame Ava. I would be alarmed and scared too. But you had the law on your hands. You made it worse when you pulled that gun on that security guard officer, and then Harris didn't help you at all, helping you escape. You basically made your defending yourself plea to not really defending yourself, because you and Harris couldn't think or didn't have enough logic to realize, and Ava never think with her right mind to realize that this woman came at me, this woman was trying to kill me. I happened to get the upper hand, take her gun away from her. She got shot. She may or may not survive. Y'all ain't gonna get the truth out of that woman. So the fact that Ava decided the best thing for her to do is run, and Harris actually agreed with this, even though he been Ava's rock this whole entire time, y'all both messed up. And good luck, Ava, trying to clear your name when you had a clear and shut case that this woman came for you. It was a hitman's of EJ, a sorry excuse of a hitman for EJ. Wanted EJ flunkies to eliminate you. He tried with the Xander thing. Xander said, no, you're not going to get me. No, I'm a changed man. I don't care how much money you throw at me. You just going to have to find somebody else. So EJ said, fine, hired the flunky, a bad flunky, and she flopped the job, as all hitmans and all these rich people be hiring these helpers and keepers, and they never can do a job correctly. So yeah, EJ failed. More than likely, you're not going to get what you want. On top of that, Ava done made stuff worse by running, listening to Harris behind and running. So it's a wash. Tripping, what's that girl name? Trip and Genuine finally made love. I was wondering when it was going to finally have sex. They finally had sex. They finally got it out the way. Kayla want to call Trip to tell him that his mama is on the run. She in danger. She was involved in the shooting. But she don't want her to break the move or disturb the move, so she don't know about calling quite yet. So, yeah, they had love. Talia and Chanel and Johnny interfering again. Johnny, let Chanel go. She want to be a lesbian. She want to be bi. She want to be with Talia. Let her be with Talia. You just like Allie all over again. This is just like a three-ring circle with you, Allie, and Chanel all over again. The only difference is this time it is Chanel, Talia, and you now. Are you tired of the three-ring circus yet, or are you just having fun at this point? Because if the woman already telling you she's not available to you, and you see that her and Talia are interested in each other, and Chanel seems like she interested in going there with her, why would you try to tell Chanel that you got feelings for her and you want her back? So you want the three ring circus mess all over again, Johnny, listening to your brain-headed daddy again and his caveman antics, and now he got you all over again competing for Chanel love, even though you might lose yet again. But okay, I guess. Vivian and this money and Xander and all this mess. I mean, Vivian in this wheel and Vic the funeral and all this, and poor Maggie suffering. You know, she's trying to make it through. This her second husband she then lost. And poor Maggie, I, I can imagine the first time how you didn't probably make it. This time probably going to be 10 times harder for you. You done lost two husbands tragically. And yeah, this might hurt you this might hurt you worse than it hurt you the first time. And with Vivian now, Vivian finna cause some BS, but I'm here for Vivian antics. When Vivian come around, I'm here for all the shits that Vivian bring. Vivian is entertaining. She funny. I like that they showed all the times that her and Victor, and when she scripted in front of Victor and Victor hollered and said, "Oh my eyes." You know, Vivian is a trip by herself. But Maggie don't need this type of stress when she mourning her husband. So I'm sorry that you got to go through this, Maggie, but as an entertainer and watching as a viewer, this is going to be very entertaining with Vivian in the toe. And watching her fight over Philip again with Kate, this is going to be so entertaining, and I'm here for it, and I'm ready for it, and I'm ready for the fireworks with Vivian on toe. I don't know how these no good behind criminals keep on escaping prison time and keep on escaping, you know, hard prison time. Like I said, if it was anybody else, they'll be doing their full times, no question asked. These hardened criminals, they manage to get off on good behavior, blackmailing the governor, blackmailing anybody, or doing anything and everything. If that involves escaping, they're going to do it to escape. I don't know how these hardened criminals keep on escaping prison time, but they managed to escape anyway. And Vivian got her papers letting y'all know that she free and she ain't going nowhere. And Maggie, watch out, because she come to claim her money, and she acting like that wedding where that marriage with Victor a long time ago, they didn't get properly divorced, so she feel like in her mind, this money belongs to me, this house belongs to me. Maggie ain't getting nothing. He my husband still. We didn't get properly divorced, so he mine. You might have had him, but he mine. I'm taking the house and I'm taking the house and I'm snatching the rug from under your feet. Teresa Donovan. Now I got mixed emotion with her being back. I never did like her. I can't stand her. When she came back, I was like, Teresa. I like her sometimes. Sometimes she entertaining. Sometimes she give me the scenes I need, but I guess we got to deal with Teresa. Once I knew Vivian was coming back, I was happy for Vivian. Once I found out Teresa coming back and her main motive is to get Brady back, I'm like, we done been through this before. We done been here. We done done that. Do we really have to go down this Brady road again? Like, you and Brady are no good together. You got that man hooked on drugs. You was supplying that man drugs. You basically raped that man to have Tay. You basically married that man, and somehow Brady ended up falling in love with you, I guess, with your phenomenon wiles. Like, Teresa, you and Brady are bad for each other. I'm glad Brady realized that and understand that and realized that I would never go back to that hole again. So I'm glad Brady understand that I don't want you neither. And that's until Teresa get her hooks into Brady. Because Brady can't go long without sex. And all you got to do is normally kiss him and he'll, throw you on the bed ready to, have sex. So I was surprised and shocked that he pushed Teresa away and told her to get out. I was surprised and shocked that, Brady denying sex? Oh, okay. So we got a new Brady in the house. Cause the old Brady would have jumped on that just from that kiss. Would have took Teresa to his room on that sofa, and Teresa would have had her legs up to the moon, ready to get Brady and receive Brady, and probably ready to have another baby with Brady. So I was surprised and shocked that he didn't jump on that, and he's still mourning the loss of Chloe, so he don't want to do it, and he already, dealing with Kristen and trying to get custody back of Chris. I mean, his grown daughter and dealing with Kristen. I think he said he got enough on his plate and he don't want that thing on his plate neither. Which I can totally understand. Who would want Teresa on their plate anyway? Hopefully she'll end up with Alice and have fun with Alice, and they ain't cousins, so they're too close in my opinion. But they ain't cousins, so hopefully they'll do their thing and have fun, I guess. EJ Obama basically alive, so you can cut out the hole. You want Avon and Xander to pay, but you'll find that out soon enough rather than later. Is that was the same Nicole? Did Nicole do something to her face? Was Nicole trying out new makeup, or was we got a new Nicole that looked the same like the old Nicole? Because this Nicole, I hardly recognize her. I'm trying to see, was this the same Nicole? It sound like her. She act like her. Did Nicole do something with her face or her makeup or something? Because this Nicole do not look like Nicole. I'm like, when I first seen her, I was like, who is this person? Is this Nicole Walker? Is this Ariana? Because I ain't know Ariana Zucker to look like this unless she ain't got a face transplant or did something different with her face. This Nicole look like she washed out and look like she out of whack. But if that's Nicole, that's Ariana Zucker, I guess. But I was confused watching this Nicole trying to put his Chloe in, Philip back together, but I was confused and wondering who the hell she was. And I ain't know who she was, and I was just trying to figure out who she was. But anyways, though, y'all, that was the episode. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'll see y'all later. Enjoy the rest of y'all night. Have a good weekend, and I'll catch y'all later. Bye.